welcome to my channel. You're on the LOreal show today. My name's Laura, for those of you who don't know if you're new to my channel, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about drugstore products that did not work for me, and also I wanted to announce really quickly that I'm doing a humongous holiday giveaway. I'm giving away a MacBook Pro, I'm giving away GoPro, I'm giving away Beats by Dre, I'm giving away so much makeup and all kinds of good stuff. I will link that video right down below. It's so easy to enter, just watch the video. Be sure and enter the holiday giveaway. It ends on Thanksgiving. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and jump into the video. I think that's all the announcements I have for you guys. I'm so excited to be talking about products that didn't work for me in hopes that they may save you some pennies at the drugstore if you were thinking about buying these things. And I also will go into detail as to why they didn't work for me. Without further ado, we're going to get subscribed. Well, that just tells you I want you guys to subscribe. How many of you already knew that was Dr. Pepper? Probably a lot of you guys. So we're going to go ahead and jump in the video and let's get started now. All right, guys, jumping right in. First, I'm going to go ahead and start with Kardashian Beauty. I tested out this No Apologies liquid makeup, and it actually feels like a really nice liquidy foundation. It's on the drugstore section in Ulta Beauty. And then I tried it out. And once I got it spread out, it didn't have a lot of coverage. And that's not necessarily the reason I didn't like it, but I really didn't like it because it separated on my skin. And I don't have oily skin. I would say my skin is normal. But this product just, I don't know, it separated and my skin didn't look nice. And it wasn't very long wearing. So it didn't work. I have indigestion. It didn't work for me. And I don't know if any of you guys have tried this out before. If you had any luck with it, comment down below. Let your friends know. But as for me, I didn't care for this foundation from the drugstore. A lot of people ask me, you know, what are my favorite drugstore foundations? And maybe in a future video, we can talk about that, like a dedicated video. I really need a makeup wipe. It's all over me. So that was a poop product for me as far as foundation. Next, we'll move on to foundation powder. And I did like this product for a little bit. Trying it out, you know, it wasn't so bad. And I kind of liked it. And then I kept kind of going with it and trying it out. This is the CoverGirl Clean Matte Foundation Powder. Now, I think that it could potentially work for people with very oily skin. And it just overcompensated trying to be matte for me. And I know that sounds a little bit confusing because you're like, what do you mean overcompensated being matte? It was just a weird product for me, and that's because I set my makeup with it and it just tried to like drink up all the foundation, honestly. Like it felt like it was like all the foundation, and I feel like it was trying to drink up oil or just make my face like whew, really matte, which I don't actually really care for that look. I like a little bit of glow. Do you guys see this zip my face? Get off my face. Yeah, it was just way too drying, way too matte for me. I don't see myself ever using it anymore. So this did not work for me. Next from Maybelline, the Graffiti Nudes palette. So I'm about to be real honest with you guys. I'm always real honest. I fail. These like nudes palettes from Maybelline, I never have really much luck with them. And I like actually blending the eyeshadows with a brush, they just dust into nothing, even with an eye primer. And then the shimmers aren't the end of the world bad. Like, I'm going to be honest, like they're doable shimmery eyeshadows. They're not my favorite, but they're not the end of the world bad. Mind you, that's a finger swipe, not a brush swipe. The glitter ones, they are no good. They don't have a consistency and texture, and they're very chunky and glittery ones. But the shimmery ones aren't so bad, but the mattes I don't like, nor do I like the glittery ones. And so this was a product for me. A little poo-poo. Which leads us to the next eyeshadow palette, which I mentioned this guy in my Essence Beauty review video, where I go through and I review a bunch of Essence Beauty products. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it down below for you to check out today. This is the How to Make Nude Eyes palette, and it's really cute. And honestly, the packaging reminded me of Benefit. I opened it and I was like, oh, how pretty. And then all the shadows are shimmery. So as I was saying in the Essence video, I don't really like it when all the shadows are shimmery because I always like to incorporate a mixture of matte and shimmers in my look. These are not that pigmented and they kind of dust away as nothing. So I definitely did not care for these and I don't recommend her to you. Next, this is so rare. Like, I never talk about eyelashes I don't like because I feel like it's kind of just like a random thing. But these e.l.f. eyelashes, and kind of funny story behind the e.l.f. eyelashes is these are the first eyelashes I started getting into because they're $1 and the Ardell's were like $6 and $7 at the drugstore. So I like to practice with these and have something to mess up and it wouldn't break my bank. So I actually do recommend these to you if you don't ever wear false lashes and you want to play with them because the glue can get all over them. You can twist them, bend them, and mess them up. And you're not going to be heartbroken at the end of the day. But as far as for me, I wouldn't wear them now that I feel like I mastered false lashes because I wear them like every day. That's just me though. You don't have to wear them every day. They look so fakey. They're like the most unreal false lashes. And there's Kiss Beauty, Ardell, e.l.f. Like there's all kinds of drugstore eyelashes that are bomb diggity. And it's like these are literally just like the fakiest false lashes because they don't feather. It looks like someone just took scissors and cut them across. So I really don't like the way these look. And they're just like a for me. The next poo-poo product for me is the Argan Wear Kaja. I'm 90% sure I'm saying that wrong, and I'm also 100% sure that you guys are going to correct me in the comment section below, but it's K-A-J-A-L, Kaja. This is an eyeliner from, what am I thinking? This is an eyeliner from Physicians Formula. Light bulb. I like Physicians Formula, Avi, but this eyeliner, it has arganol in it, and I feel like that might be the reason it's a little bit runny. It didn't necessarily, it ran a little bit on my eyelids. Does anybody else have this problem? If you put an eyeliner on your eyelids and then open your eyes or squint and like a little bit of hoodedness happening, like the liner bleeds up in here. That happened with this, so, oh, look at that little tassel. That happened with this product and I was just like, oh, we can never have that happen again. And then it also kind of bled down on my lower lash line. It's just a very runny situation for me, not very long wearing, and like I said, I think that might be because of the arganol in it, so it just didn't work out for me. Next product didn't work out for me is from Essence Beauty, and I mentioned this already again in that video, but I tested out their liquid lipsticks, and these are not liquid lipsticks, these are lip glosses, and that's what I'll have to say about that. You shouldn't name your lip glosses liquid lipsticks. There's nothing liquid lipstick about this. That's a lip gloss. It's a lip gloss. e.l.f. This guy didn't work for me. I was actually excited. This is like their aqua line, and it's like new, kind of innovative for e.l.f. and you know, just like a cool, affordable product. But whenever I got it, get off me. It's cream, and I found the product a little bit hard to blend out, and it appeared on my skin a little bit muddy looking. I'm just not in love with it. I don't like the texture of the product, so it's just not my fave. And then the cream blush is way too intense. I don't care for it. I really love their powder duo that looks similar to this, and I really love their cream contour palette, but this guy right here is not my friend, okay? The next product that didn't work out for me is by Flower Beauty, which is a line at Walmart if you guys haven't seen it. Actually, majority of their products I've tried out have been a hit. This one was a miss, and it's like their cream eyeshadow stick. And the reason it's a miss for me because I'm like pressing really hard on my hand to blend this out to get that product on here, and then whenever you kind of tap it out with your finger a little bit, mind you, that's a lot of product, it literally blended out and disappeared to nothing. Girl, where your eyeshadow at? Okay, I'm gonna have to say no on this, like literally, because you know you would color it on your lid and then tap it out, and it disappeared to almost like nothing was on my eyelid. So I don't recommend the eyeshadow chubbies from Flower Beauty. I have two more products. Next one that didn't work out for me is by e.l.f. Cosmetics 2. Sorry, e.l.f. I'm just not showing you guys the love today. I had 3 e.l.f. products in this one. It is their concealer. I may have mentioned this before. If I'm a repeater, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. This is the e.l.f. Concealer Stick, and this reminded me a lot of the ColourPop concealer sticks or highlight pens because they blend out to nothing. It's like the same situation with the Chubby. Like I colored under my eyes with this, and then I blended it out, and I don't know, like once I had it all blended out, it was just so transparent. You could see through it. It didn't cover much. It was like blending out to nothing. It's supposed to be a lightweight concealer, so maybe that's part of it, but that's definitely not what I look for in concealer, and if I put this much product on my face, I definitely want it to provide some coverage. I didn't get coverage out of it. I was a little bit like, eh. My next one and last one, the L'Oreal Infallible Sculpt. This is a liquid liner, and it looks like this. And the tip of it is a ball. I know you see that. What is that? And what am I supposed to do with it? To me, it's not very consistent, especially when you get on your eyes. Like, some of the black is like lighter or darker, so it's not like a consistent jet black line you get out of it. So the actual formula I wasn't obsessed with. And then the ball on the end is way too gimmicky for me. And I definitely couldn't create a wing with it. I know not everybody wears wing liner, so you might like it going across your eye. It's just too gimmicky for me, and it wasn't consistent in color. So L'Oreal has really good eyeliners too, but this just isn't one of them, and it didn't work out. So I actually had a good bit of product to talk to you guys about. Woo! 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 Oh God! Literally, I just spilled half this cup of Dr. Pepper all in my makeup drawer, and my whole entire Artist Couture highlight powder dumped upside down in my brush drawer. I'm like in mourning right now for the loss of product. What did I do to deserve this? Okay, anyway, so that happened, and we're gonna have a great day today. So yeah, at the end of the video, but I also just wanted to talk to you guys, and I want to start implementing more positivity, whether it be on my channel, my Snapchat, my Instagram, wherever. There's just so much negativity. I feel like it's boosted more now than ever on the internet, on YouTube. There's so much negativity and like at each other. Instagram, Twitter is just like a nightmare in itself. Facebook, I mean, like, the negativity is just like filling the internet full, and we lay in our beds at night and we scroll through our phones and we drill it in our head. Fights, negativity, rumors, drama, snatching, shade. It's never ending, and I feel like we think it doesn't affect us mentally, but at night, whenever, that's like the last thing we all see, like laying in our beds going through our phone. It's drilled into our heads, and I think it affects us during the day. It could affect how we treat people around us, and I can't stand it. It makes me sick, and I'm so freaking sick and tired of seeing it. I don't know what to do. So I figured the best fix for it in the world is to show positivity throughout my daily life, and hopefully people at night will see that on their feed and maybe inspire them to have a positive day, or to lighten up their mood, or have a little bit of happiness in their life. So follow me on this journey of positivity in this year. I know it sounds cheesy, and it's like, we're gonna be happy today. I know shit happens, like, I get it. Life happens. But it's just really important to me to use my platform for the better. And I'm gonna use my platform to, you know, spread positivity and be happy and enjoy my life. And I hope you'll follow along and do the same with me. I love you guys so much. Thank you for your support day in and day out. Don't forget to enter my giveaway, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!